Hello everyone, so today I'm going to show you a stock I have been waiting for a long time, which is this one. This is a reproduced stock made by LDT for airsoft. So this is Bcm MOD0. I want to buy the MOD1 and some other version, but they only have this one because Bcm, I know recently Bcm and Gasoline, the products of these two companies is really hot in real steel, but I haven't found a lot of some little parts, some detail parts of these two companies. You only have the real system, like the Bcm reel, the Gasoline reel, the MK8, MK16, something like this. But I'm pretty glad that I have found this one. I have been waiting for this one like 3 months or even longer. But when it comes to me, I feel a little bit not satisfied. So first of all, the material. It feels like a really cheap plastic, and the pin drop is quite a mess, and you can see the lines here. Apparently it's not being well cared, but still the rubber is rubber back here, and you got this star represents the BCM. Well, to be honest, it's much smaller than I thought, because I got a sport mode stock here. So this is a sport mode stock. I can just put it here. You can see it is much bigger than the Bcm stock of this sport mode, and I used this one. This is a MOE version 2 stock. I have used this one for my Gasoline rifle, and I thought it would be much bigger than this one, but apparently this place is shorter and the whole thing is like shrink a lot. Also the price, and this one is almost half price of this one. But I have to say, for this outlook, I have to pay the money for it. So first conclusion, for the work job and the price, I think this two is better than this one. If you're not a big fan of the Bcm style, you don't need to pay money for this stock. You only need to buy either of these or other stocks made by Kublai, because these two are Kublai's product, and they are cheaper and quite better than this one. But I know I'm a big fan, so I have to pay a lot of money for this little bit not good stock. So another problem is the amount of this stock. So the Bcm stock, this reproduction, you can only just press down here and to make the pin inside goes down. But you can see the buffer tube. You can see the buffer tube of my rifle. So this is a Kublai buffer tube. So the rear here, it was surface as high as the front here. So this is way too high, and it will just block this one goes inside. And you can see I have already cut it. But also you can buy the quick release version of the buffer tube, but I want to save the time and the money, so I just use the electric tool to cut it. It's quite dangerous. If you are not professional, don't do this at home. So also just one problem, but there's another one. This is just very tight. The hole here seems to be not big enough, so it's very tight. You have to force it to go inside, and when it goes inside, it is unbelievably tight. So you press it and you use a lot of effort to just put it down, and it's going to be stuck somewhere. My recommendation is you use a very big battery, so you don't need to always change the battery. And if you position it, don't change the position. You will feel very unhappy to make this one slide. But it's pretty good that it is very tight and it won't wobbling, and you feel pretty good. You rest your chest on this stock. And now I'm going to show you how it looks with the stock on. So this rifle is a combination of many elements. So you know, I'm a fan of John Wick movies, so I like the John Wick 2 and the TR1 inside. But I'm not a big fan of the Bcm reel system, so I use a gasoline MK16 reel system with this coating. I have been introduced the last video, and put on this reel so I can sometimes put on my OLight flashlight. And this is a Kublai original receiver. I will someday just send it off and repaint it and put on the TTI logo. Also the AM handle grip. The AM grip is pretty good because it is very slim and quite vertical enough for you to grab it comfortably. And then the final piece is this Bcm Stock. So the whole look is quite like the TR1. So this is my style. I'm very happy to finish one piece. I've heard that I've got a model brake, which is also a reproduction of the TR1. So I'm waiting for it to be here, and I will post a picture when it gets here. So the conclusion is, if you're not a big fan of this Bcm style stock, you don't have to pay the money for it. You'll buy another Kublai stock, the sport mode, the MOE, the other ones, they are just better than this one. But if you are a big fan, this is the only choice. And I think it is not that rubbish. It is still not a bad choice, and maybe I will just repaint this one to make it look better. So thank you very much. I'll see you next time.